Okay, so the first thing I have going is a pack of chicken thighs with the bone in, and I'm throwing in 1 onion, very small, and a clove of garlic, and 1 stick of celery. Okay, I'm letting that cook, and then I'm going over to my chilies. I have about 6 jalapeños, and then I have about 6 serranos, and then I have 2 tomatillos. You guys can do more, I don't really like them. Okay, I have about 2 poblanos and like 6 or 7 green chili. Like I was saying before, I don't really like tomatillos that much, but if you guys like them, you can definitely do more. A lot of people do like 4 or 5. I don't really like them, so I only put 2. Okay, and here I am just roasting them on the grill. If you guys don't have a grill, you can do them on the stovetop or even in the oven. Closing that and letting them roast. Now I'm going back to my chicken. I'm taking out the onion and the piece of garlic and just put this to the side because we're going to use this for our sauce later. Okay, now here I am with the chicken, and I'm just going to shred it all. Save your chicken juice and keep it for later. We're going to use that in the sauce as well. Okay, going back to the bag, I just put it in this plastic bag, but if you guys want, you can use the ones that came in. But yeah, I had Ziplocs and I put them in there. Okay, here's my chicken shredded up. And now I'm just going back to my green chilies in my Ziploc. Another tip, if you have them in a Ziploc and you close it for about 10 to 15 minutes, it's going to allow them to peel a lot easier. If you can see, it just comes right off. Rather than trying to peel them directly off the heat, it's going to be a lot harder. Okay, here I have about half a block of cream cheese, and then I have a half cup of sour cream. See how it's a little bit hard? Okay, we're going to want to microwave it, because if not, those little bits are going to be like pretty hard and they're not going to break up. So this is about after 40 seconds of microwaving it, and now I'm throwing that into my mixer. Okay, and then I'm throwing in that piece of onion and the piece of garlic from my boiling chicken. Now I'm throwing in all my chilies and my tomatillos. And then I'm just going to do a tiny bunch of cilantro. If you guys don't like cilantro, don't put it. Okay, remember that juice we saved earlier? We're just going to throw in a cup. And it might seem kind of thick now, but we're going to use some more later. Okay, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And then we're just going to do in a couple sprinkles of ground black pepper. Next, I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of salt. Adjust it to your guys' taste. And then a sprinkle of cumin and oregano. Okay, now I'm just blending that up. I had a mishap here. My thing was overfilled, but I just emptied out a little bit and I reblended it. Okay, after doing it in about 2 batches, then here I am adding more of the chicken juice just to make it a little bit thinner. I know it's going to seem kind of thin, but that's okay because it's going to evaporate in the oven. Okay, then I put a drizzle of olive oil on the bottom. You guys can use vegetable canola, whatever you prefer. And then I'm just going to smear it all over the bottom. Okay, I'm just placing my tortillas around. And this is kind of like the lazy way of doing it, guys. If you want, you can roll them up and make them enchiladas. But this is just me as like really late and I was just trying to hurry up, but it's still really good. Okay, then I'm just assembling them in a circle, and then I'm just going to top it with some of my sauce. Make sure all the edges are covered of the tortillas. You just swirl it around a little bit, and then top it with some cheese and chicken. I used mustard cheese. You guys can use whatever cheese blend you guys like. And then I'm just going to go in a circle and repeat another layer of the tortillas. After the other layer of tortillas, repeat the process with cheese and chicken and more sauce. Keep going until your desired thickness. And once you get to the top, you're just gonna, the last layer is gonna be the sauce and then a top of cheese. Jiggle it around to make sure all the edges are covered. And then I'm gonna pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, after about 40 minutes, it's done. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe.